That a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Second down, Hurts. Defenders closing in, and they're going to get home here. They drop him at the 40. Nick Bolton. And now it's going to be 11 to go on this third down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Third down, Brock. You knew that pressure was coming, and sure looked like he was lucky to even get a throw away on that play.
That rush was coming to flat out end that drive.
Yeah.
And it did.
They'll go. Hurts. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
Turnover on downs.
New set of downs for him from the 31. The give now to Henderson. There's the stop. Play hits for 15 before it, though. And it's going to be first down Chiefs. Now, we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. To the line and set. Here we go. First down. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. D coordinators love to dial it up.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He rolls to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And a big shot keeps him out of the end zone, but they're just a yard away now as that play brings him to first and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Henderson can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Well, he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway and break that up. Third down now after that incompletion.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit it.
And he's in for the touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Chiefs 7, Buccaneers nothing. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Reed. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Connects with his back. Hall toward the sideline, and out of bounds he goes. Play gains about 12. And that is good for a Tampa Bay first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
Back to throw, Hurts. Ball's got it again. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him one on that short completion.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
It's Hurts throwing on second. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock, but no chance. It's third down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
They'll air it out on third. And this one's going to wind up incomplete. He had him over the middle for a second, but he was muscled off that catch. That brings about fourth down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Back now, pressure coming. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to score! Touchdown, Kansas City! Butker to try the point after. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they now lead by 14 points.
14. Buccaneers, nothing. Michael Dixon
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First down from the 42. Here's Hurts. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Chiefs do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. They start the half with a give to Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense up to the line fast.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of losing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And once again, they can't connect.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. We just look up at that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
On 4th down, Hurts. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
They'll try the right side. Here's Henderson. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
This is Henderson on second down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. Sticking with Henderson. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it. Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. On first down, they'll run. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Playing favorites with the fullback here. So they stop him after about a 5-yard gain. That is good enough for a fresh set of downs. Offense in the hurry-up here.
A gain of 5. And the Buccaneer.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bucs have the first.
You sign me up. I love giving those fullbacks a cookie. Not just short yardage, not 3rd down. No. Give the fullback his chance. Give him the ball on first down and watch him do his thing.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
All gets it again on second down. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Well, I know you love to call this the money down, Brock. And on that 3rd down, that pass rush just got paid.
Woo, look at you right there. That's their job.
Yep.
I mean, in the minds of those guys in the front 7, Kate, you've been around them your whole life. They know it. They don't want to rely on anybody else. They're secondary. They want to get home, and they did.
Hurts looking to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Oh, Brock, he's had to wait and wait to even be targeted in this game, and he's going to have to keep waiting now to see that first catch.
You know who will not be waiting? The critics after this one. You've got to get your tight end involved. Find a way somehow to get him the ball.
When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Man downfield, he's got it, it's worthy. To the sideline and out of bounds, but not before he picks up 22. And that's going to give the Chiefs a first down.
First down. 1st and 10.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. The Chiefs have set themselves up for the win here. Now just need to carry this lead through to the end. First down now, ball at the 33. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocks down that runner.
He'll work against the blitz. And he's going to be taken down back at the 39. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 4 brings up 3rd and 16.
Third and long for him here. And that's going to end up an incomplete pass. Not on the quarterback there. That pass was dropped. It's 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
First down 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. A play fake now hurts to throw. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. It connects on the deep shot. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown.
To A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Nick Folk now for the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And that cuts the lead to 7.
Chiefs 14, Buccaneers 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Has a hole left, room to run. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
Butker to try the point after. Solid effort there as this one goes through. And they bump their lead up to 14.
The score, Chiefs 21, Buccaneers 7. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Reed. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Intended for
Just continuing to add to some film that's going to be a little bit hard to watch. This guy, you typically don't see completion percentage numbers like this. Very, very accurate guy. Not today. He's going to have to figure out why.
On target here to Njoku. And he gets home. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. David Njoku, a 71-yard strike. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And the Chiefs cover up the kick.
No question they wanted the ball back late. You don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
1st and 10 now from the 46. It's Henderson on the give. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the 4th.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Bucs' 47-yard line.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Working now from the gun. And give them 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
He's brought down at the
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. They're going to run it. Here's Henderson. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Setting up to pass. Buying some time right. He lost the football. The Buccaneers pick it up. And that right there is going to be the spot they take over as they pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return.
When you choose not to slide as a quarterback, that's what can happen. And those Predators feel that prey, and they go after. Not only do they want to hit the quarterback, to hit him and knock the ball out, that is just a worthy celebration on that sidelines.
Back to throw. Rushes right there as he releases it. But there's nowhere near the target. Looking to avoid a sack there, Brock. Get a 2nd down.
Good news there is he got the ball out of his hands and did not take the sack. The bad news is he's got to collect himself, regroup after that big hit, and make sure they find a way to execute.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Obviously not a tough call to make here. It is 4-down territory from here on out. The tough thing is to find a play you can execute in this moment.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now to throw. Firing quick, but he is still hit as he let that one go. Great work by the defender affecting that pass. It's going to bring around 4th down.
They are officially left now clinging to one final lifeline. And for me, you know the situation. Players, not plays. Get your best player the ball on the most critical down of the game.
Desperation time here. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
On any 4th down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
Run right side, Henderson. Driving across the 15-yard line. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
Butker to try the point after. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they now lead by 14 points.
Chiefs 28, Buccaneers 14. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Reed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Play action. Hurts has it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
A.J. Brown.
That incompletion right there, Kate, it does stop the clock, and it gives you a chance. A chance to get in that huddle, regroup, and make sure you just fire your best shots here down the stretch.
With 45 seconds showing on that clock, it's second and 10. Hurts. Fits it through, but contact at the catch point forces that incompletion. Nearly had it over the middle. Instead, just third down now. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Yards to go.
Looking to throw it. And that's going to end up an incomplete pass. Not on the quarterback there. That pass was dropped. It's fourth down.
I really don't mind taking a deep shot there, but the problem was that shot, it just wasn't open. And now the game really does hinge right here, Kate, on converting this fourth down.
Desperation time here on fourth. Throw is caught by the back. And they convert in a big way on fourth down. A gain of 23 on the play. Throwing short of that line to gain, Brock. He had to have been confident his guy would be able to get the rest and pick up the first like he did.
Yeah, are you a golfer, Kate? You ever golf?
Badly, yes.
Okay, but a throw like that, let me just tell you, is like when you hit a good putt, and you know it's a good putt and you're confident, but it's not until it goes down that you could take that deep breath and exhale.
Yeah, great call.
A gain of 12. And the Buccaneer first down.
Hurts to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Fair to say he's just been all over the place in this one today. Some accuracy issues early. They gave him plenty of looks trying to get him into rhythm, but they just never could, and the incompletions continue to pile up.
On second down, here's Hurts. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
I'm not going to pretend to be a chess player, but I've watched enough to know, and enough maybe to be dangerous, Kate. And I think you get to a chess match, and you know what the next move is going to be. This defense knows shots are coming, and they were prepared.
They close in on him and drag him down on the other side of midfield. They got him at the 48. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have two available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their